Blue trap, nigga. Blue trap, nigga. Welcome to the Millennial House Podcast, the podcast by millennials for millennials, where you go through the lives of the generation X and Y and go through everything that has impacted their lives and what is currently impacting their lives. I'm your host, Chapa Malakwane, and welcome to the house. Welcome to the house. Welcome to the house. This is the first ever episode for the Millennial House Podcast Season 1. I'm very excited to share this journey with you, which will consist of 10 episodes for the whole Season 1. So I know we should have dropped the first episode a long time ago. We had a lot of technical difficulties, but not to waste your time. Today I'm with a very good friend of mine, also known as Collen the Chemist, and also known as Mxolisi. Personally, I know him as Mxolisi, and on the street they know him as Collen the Chemist. So not to waste your time, please welcome Collen the Chemist, aka Mxolisi. Dwana, how are you, Dwana? Are you good? Are you good? Yeah, and Dwana, so like, as you all know, we're shooting this podcast in his whole room. All this setup you see is in his room, so yeah, shout out to Dwana. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, Dwana. Like, for people who don't know you, first time hearing you, who the fuck is Mxolisi? Like, the people who don't know you, can you please tell us who's Mxolisi? Like, who's just Mxolisi?
Mxolisi is a rapper, student, and a producer all the way from K1.
Away from K1, away from K1. So a lot of people didn't know, especially also me, like a friend of yours. Like, I didn't ever know that you actually get into music, and I actually didn't know like you come up with the name, also known as Collen the Chemist. So like, can you please tell me the inspiration behind the name, behind the word, the name Collen the Chemist? Like, what happened? What's the motivation behind the name, dog?
Collen the Chemist. Collen is my second name.
Collen's your second name, yeah.
Then the chemist is like me giving people medicine through music.
Oh, so like the chemist part is like the way you trying to like give the medicine to people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like, is that what you're doing in school right now? You're doing chemistry or?
Yeah, man. In school I'm currently doing engineering.
You're currently doing engineering.
Yes, sir. Metallurgy engineering.
Yeah, metallurgical. Yeah, all right. So Donna, tell us, what type of music do you do? Because like, I know a lot of people, like, they say they do R&B, they do trap, they do boom, all types of genres. Like, tell me, like, what you sound like strictly like in, like, categorized it? Is it hip hop, rap? What is it? For
It's hip hop and rap.
It's hip hop and rap.
Yeah, hip hop and rap.
Like, what influenced you to like get into like the type of hip hop and rap instead of you could have done like gospel music, you could have done a lot of things. Like, why strictly hip hop and rap, dog?
I was exposed to that kind of genre at an early age, and like first time me being exposed to it, I liked it.
You liked it for the first time?
Yeah, I liked like everything about it. Like, you know that song by Big Sean and Chris Brown?
Yeah, Big Sean, my last.
So
Yeah.
We were already used to Chris Brown.
Yeah, we were already used to
singing, but when Big Sean went to it, man, like, what the fuck is this niggas doing? Like, I have to do that shit.
Yeah,
I have to know what's that.
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
So like, what are you trying to say? Moving on to the other question that I have is, what are your music influences? If you like could name like 3 people who's like influenced you to do this type of music and for you to listen to this type of music, like who would you say is like the number 1 person? Like 3 people rather.
Big Sean, Drake, and Kanye.
Shout out Drake. Yeah, why Kanye though? Because I heard like this thing is crazy.
Kanye was like, there was this point where Kanye was popping. You see, like, yeah. Every time when I searched hip hop, when I searched rap, because back then that's what I was searching. I wasn't going straight to someone be like, hey, I want Snoop Dogg. Nah, it was like hip hop, rap, and like Kanye was there.
It was the first person to show up. It was the first person to show up.
Yeah, and I started listening to Kanye. So I got my inspiration from that.
You got inspiration from that.
Sure.
Yeah, so like we all know like people have like current like favorite artists, like artists which are like booming right now, and like artists which people are like currently losing their minds off when they hear them on stage or when they're listening to their songs. Could you like tell me like what are like your current favorite artists, like which you could put them on Spotify, share your playlist on Soundcloud? Who are the people you're listening to right now? Because like I know a lot of people listen to like a lot of crazy shit.
Right now, I listen to Zuchi,
yeah.
I listen to songs produced by 808 Sali.
808 Sali, yeah.
Yeah, listen to, obviously, when I touch 808 Sali, Blakey is involved.
So man, shout out Blakey, dog. Shout out.
That's what's happening.
What do you think about Blakey? What do you think about like Blakey's come up? Like, do you think it's gonna take over like the way Nasty C has an impact right now? Do you think it's going to be like, yo, you're gonna see him on Ellen DeGeneres show? Or you're gonna see him like popping? Because I see like now it's like on everyone's mouth.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about him like, yo, Blakey is doing this.
We pop in different ways, you see.
Yeah.
Maybe he can pop like more than Nasty C.
In
his own way.
Yeah. Like internationally or just locally, do you think?
Yeah, I think he has a chance of going internationally.
Yeah,
he has a chance.
Yeah,
he can. Yeah, but like at the end, it's all about people.
It's all about the people. Yeah, it's all about the people who listen to the music. Sure. Yeah. So like moving on, like, a lot of people tend to like want how to be seen. You know, like they tend to like want people to have like a certain image about them when they talk about them. You know, like when you say you're listening to AKA, he wants us to view him as like a superstar. You know, when you're listening to Casper, he wants us to like view him as this other like crazy artist. You know, like how do you view yourself as an artist, and how do you like want people to view yourself and like your music? You know, because like a lot of people will be like, yeah, I mean, I want to be viewed like a pop star, but they're doing some crazy ass music that you can never define. So like, what do you want people to see you as? You know.
Yeah. I want people when they see me like they should see that artist that will give you like nice music that you can relate to when you need one. Yeah.
That's how you want people to like relate to the music.
Yeah.
Not like just some random things that you can be talking about.
In this game, it's easy, man. If people relate to your music, they are fuck with you.
Yeah. So like, how are you moving towards that? Are you moving towards like the emotional side? Or like, how do you want people to relate with you? Do you want them to relate? Everything.
Already, I'm from K1.
Yeah.
Not from a suburb.
Yeah.
I've experienced a lot of things that I'm sure someone else can relate to.
Yeah.
So when I pen it down and I put it on a beat, then you listen to it, you'll surely relate. Somehow.
Yeah, you have to relate somehow. Yeah. So like, tell me about your music. Who produces your music? Who does like the beats? Who like does like the 808 the packs? You know, the 808 the bass. Who does that? Because we're gonna be moving to like talking about your new project that you released. So like, could you please tell us a little about how who's
It's all me, dog. Recently, it's all me.
It's been all you.
Yeah, but like I have some other producers that will be like, I haven't been working with artists, but like I know like producers.
Yeah.
Like, I've already worked with them, but like everything should be planned. You see,
should be planned.
But
Yeah.
like recently, it's all me.
Yeah. So like I heard that I get it, like you are a rapper, hip hop / whatever.
Yeah.
So like I heard you dropped a new song titled We Up.
Yes,
So that song dropped and I was listening to it currently, and I think it's sitting on like how many views, like 200 views I think. The song's really popping. Like tell us about like your project that you dropped. Like what's the inspiration behind the song We Up? Like what came up with the title We Up?
The We Up part is like the chorus. It's a chorus, then a verse, then a chorus. So on the chorus is like low, you see.
Yeah.
On that low part, I'm talking about like how I feel, you see, about some things. How about some things that are happening, but like
what's happening? Cause tell us more, dog. Like
if you listen to a track, like We Are running again with the squad. Pimping my sound every time. So like that's what I've been doing like recently. That's the only thing.
Sound.
Yeah, that's the only thing. If I'm not with the squad, I'm pin my sound.
Yeah.
Then we go to the emotional side, the girlfriend side. I don't wanna touch.
Joel.
Yeah. But like I don't wanna go deep in there. But like it's just a highlight that I was emotional.
When writing the track, you're emotional.
Yeah, when writing a verse, I was emotional.
Yeah,
but like when I listened to it, too bad I wasn't emotional.
Yeah.
So I had to be like, okay, you know what? Let's not fake shit.
Let's not fake this shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck emotions.
Fuck emotion.
Fuck
so guys, playing currently is Collen the Chemist with the song We Up. But please be sure to check it out on SoundCloud, right? Please be sure to check it out on SoundCloud. It's very popping, guys, and also other latest songs and latest tracks that he has also dropped. So we'll play right now. It's Collen the Chemist with his song titled We Up. Please enjoy.
We up, running again with the squad. Pimping my sound every time. Music is close to my heart. Yeah, yes sir. Still on the back, I can't lie. Pull up on me if you can. I'll make it up to you, no cap. We up, running again with the squad. Pimping my sound every time. Music is close to my heart. Yeah, yes sir. Still on the back, I can't lie. Pull up on me if you can. I'll make it up to you, no cap. Tap tap, slap slap. Feelings got me acting dumb. I learned from that, now I move on. Pick the pieces, switch my groove on. Turn the vibe to a great one. Money chasing, no time out. Money spending, need a half time. Cooking, no tea time. Fucking, no paying. Honestly, that's nice. Every beach has a price. Get a rubber, then slide. Get some lean with ice. We up, running again with the squad. Pimping my sound every time. Music is close to my heart. Yeah, yes sir. Still on the back, I can't lie. Pull up on me if you can. I'll make it up to you, no cap. We up, running again with the squad. Pimping my sound every time. Music is close to my heart. Yeah, yes sir. Still on the back, I can't lie. Pull up on me if you can. I'll make it up to you, no cap.
So guys, I hope you still enjoying the episode. I'm chilling with my friend, a good friend of mine, Collen the Chemist, also known as Mxolisi on the couch. So guys, please be sure to stream us on all social media platforms, on Instagram, and please follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all those streaming platforms. We are there, guys. So Ntwana, getting back into the interview. So a lot of people set goals for themselves, especially artists. They want to see themselves performing in big stages like F&B Stadium. They want to see themselves in certain interviews, you know. So like, tell me, what kind of a music career do you want to see or do you want to have in the future? What kind of what kind of a music career do you want?
Sometimes I just like think about these things, you see.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people daydream about. I was listening to Black Coffee recently. He was telling me how he you would sit down as a young kid, dream about all these things that is happening now. Yeah.
But like, I think about them, but like sometimes I don't want to talk about them because if they don't come true, it's another thing. I don't wanna like give myself that pressure of.
Yeah, I wanna give yourself like, the pressure.
I'm looking forward to dropping more music. I don't think I'll retire anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'll keep on dropping music.
Yeah, speaking about dropping music, when can we expect the EP or a smaller album from you? Like any project coming out from you, like the full pack. When can we like expect that one?
Next year, I'm planning on dropping like 2 EPs.
2 EPs next year.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tell us about the EPs. Like, what can people expect from like the EPs?
But for now, I'm certain about one. The other one is still working on it, and like I'm working with another producer. But like you hear the things as time goes. You see.
Yeah.
But like the one I'm for sure about is that one I'll be working by myself.
You'll be working independently.
Yeah.
Working independently. Yeah. So like I know in this music industry, a lot of people tend to sound the same in terms of the music they make, their voices, how they decide to lay in their words. So like, tell me, who would you particularly say you sound like? Because I know if you were listening to Nasty C, we would probably listening to like Aries, you know, because it's not a lot of like transition from not Jay-Z rather, but from Aries to Nasty C. If we're listening to you, who would you say would be listening to right now? Who would be like, yo, this person actually represents me and represents my music?
I can say welcome to my world. I sound like me.
You don't sound like anyone. Yeah, you don't sound like anyone. Yeah. Nah, I like that. So like you just genuinely doing you. Nothing else. Yeah. All right. So moving on. So there's a lot of things that happen in the industry, especially in the music industry, where people don't learn about certain things. They don't know about certain things until they get into like a bad record label that exploits them and all that. What's that one thing you wish you knew before getting into music? That one thing you're like, if I didn't do this, I think I would be far by now.
If I didn't procrastinate to get a mic.
Procrastination.
Yeah, speakers and all that shit.
Yeah. If you didn't procrastinate to get it, you think you would have been far by now.
Yeah. I've been writing, you see. But like, me like working towards taking out that music. Yeah, I procrastinated.
You're procrastinating. So let's talk more about procrastination. How do you feel like? I think procrastination should also be diagnosed as a disease, because a lot of people procrastinate. You know, a lot of people procrastinate in terms of doing what they want to do, and be like putting off things in terms of school, in terms of life. People put out their dreams. Like, how do you feel about the word procrastination? Because I feel like it's deeper than we actually think, because it actually ruins a lot of lives. You know?
Yeah, procrastination. Something that you have to know that it's there, you see.
Yeah.
And make sure you make room for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be like, I'll never procrastinate again in my life. Stop capping. Just know that there's procrastination and make a room for procrastinating.
It's gonna always be there, but you just not to make sure that it takes your whole life.
Just know it's okay. Right now I'm procrastinating.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Just know it's okay. This is what's going on. By this time I have to be done with this. Yeah.
Right, dog. Because procrastination, guys, it's a lot. You know, even the productivity gurus can tell you that they've procrastinated. From Einstein till Newton to the biggest names that you know in this whole world. So Antona. We was talking about what? Currently we're just talking about what you really wanted to know, which was procrastination. If you beat procrastination, you think you could have been the best person ever. So going back, what's your biggest failure? Because a failure makes an artist, not an artist genuinely, but also a person. People need to fail for them to learn about stuff. You know, you need to fail at school for you to I have to make sure that I study better.
Sure.
What's one thing that you failed and you feel now I'll be better with all, I'll be better doing now? Cause if you didn't fail, like you wouldn't know it.
I failed. Except failing some of my modules.
Except the course chowing you.
Yeah. Hey. I failed to like stick with learning what's up, like the programs, the FL Studio, how does it work?
Oh yeah, getting started. Yeah.
I failed, like, cause I once started like doing beats. And I was like, you know what, fuck, I'm out.
Yeah, we're not consistent. Also,
For
like consistency.
I was like, I'll see this. I'll see this.
Yeah.
It's been there. Yeah, but like I didn't want to like use it.
You like procrastinating.
Yeah. Like, that shit.
And also not being consistent with yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're doing something and then you're leaving it in the middle. You come back again, leave it. So like I also think we're talking about what? Procrastination, and now it's consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency is important because that's where you get to learn more about things.
Yeah.
That's where you get to master your craft and be like, yo, I'm actually good at this because I've been actually cooking up stuff, you know?
Too much.
Yeah. So like, okay, moving on to like the educational part was like almost the end of the episode. Can you tell me like what advice would you give to like people who are watching this right now or listening to us on like Spotify and all these other streaming platforms? Like what advice would you give to them like in the music industry who like people who want to start and be like, yo, I actually want to be like Collen the Chemist. I actually want to like start my own music record label, be a producer. Like what advice would you give to those people?
Don't take every advice.
Don't take every advice. What you mean by that?
I mean, like, there's something like some of the things when you do them, you feel them inside.
Yeah.
This is it. If like someone is going against that, I feel like that person is stealing a chance. Maybe okay. Let's say that thing is wrong and you felt it.
In your gut feeling that it's wrong.
Okay. When I'm doing this, I feel it. It's right. But when you hear it, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You see? So, rather tell me that it's wrong, but continue with it. I prefer me continuing with it after hearing you telling me that it's wrong. Because that's where I learn.
That's where you learn. But like a lot of people don't... Like when you get into SoundCloud right now, there are a lot of work artists in terms of like the instruments and their tones, their vocals are not corresponding. But like I think people once told them that your songs are whack. Yeah. And now they be like, I have haters.
Don't stop. Those people are not haters. Sometimes like you have to see people like, okay, thank you for giving me your honest opinion. Yeah. Like I already know that you think it's bad. That means you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I continue with it. At some point, I learn over time, man. Yes, it sounded bad, but like this is the only thing in Millennial, understand?
Oh yeah.
That's the process of learning. You can't.
I also feel like when someone tells you to be like, it's whack. Yeah. They should tell you like what's whack. You know, you can't be like, as a person you are whack. Wow. You know, you tell me that the instrument is whack or the bass line is not there or the vocals are not there. Like you should tell like constructive criticism, not just telling person who would die. Yeah. You whack when you call I like that. So speaking about getting started, about giving advice to people, can you please tell us like the resources that they need? Because as a YouTuber and as a podcaster, you need like the lighting, you need the cameras, you need the mic, you need the PC, you need the sound. Like what do they need? Like the low budget, because I know people, you were talking about things like I need to get the proper Mac type of PC, get like the Rode mic, you know, like what's like the budget, the kickstart, like the basic shit that they need.
As a producer,
you
probably need your laptop and your headphones.
It's the laptop and the headphones.
Like if you're a beginner, because like you can spend your money on speakers. Okay, you can spend your money on speakers listening to other artists, but like focusing on you. Start with your headphones, cause like that's where you like hear every sound. Because like some people like would buy speakers, but like their speakers are like, what the fuck?
They work.
Yeah, and just imagine learning with that. That means you'll be grabbing lame sound.
Yeah.
So start with your headphones. Understand what's going on before buying other things. Understand what's going on. Yeah.
Cause like you should know what's going on before you can start.
Yeah, you should know. You should understand what you are going to go through.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, dog. So like, there's a lot of things happening in the industry in terms of people hear conspiracies about people selling their souls, people talaring a lot of crazy shit, a lot of six god worshipping, you know. So like, tell me, what's that one thing you don't particularly like in the music industry that you could like want to fix? If like that one problem in the music industry was gone, how do you what's that one thing you wish like if that thing was gone, the whole music industry would be okay? Like everything will be innocent, everything will be pure.
Like,
cause I know there's a lot of things that are happening in the industry. We're like, yeah, are you looking at them? But it's like, ish.
I know, I heard that there are things going on. You see, but like I never
see
came
them
to a point of seeing them or experiencing them. Or I know someone like, hey, my nigga, you're experiencing this. You understand? Yeah. But like, what I can say is that at the moment, from my point of view, like the music industry is like perfect for upcoming artists to learn more. You have the side of artists that were dished out or like came out of record labels.
Like this the likes of MT, Aries,
you understand,
all those people, pretty ugly.
You have the Nasty C's. Who went from one to another,
from one record label to another, that being actually exploited. You understand.
You have to know what helped him. You have to know, as if you can't get a record label as an individual, what you should do
independently.
We have throwing it to states. We have Taga.
Young Tag, shout out.
Been told that guy, like, I think Boma throwing back. I'm not sure about that but that guy was like, when I heard that guy, I was like, yo, shit, you late. That was that point to
the first time you heard him, he said he was
what
late.
Are you saying?
Because he was I think he was one of the first people to come up with like bamboo rap. You were like, you
understand what are you saying? Okay, I understand. The beats are nice, but like, nigga, what you should
the vocals, what the fuck though?
You understand?
But like, when you check it out on like, there are lyrics there.
Sure, but like right now, that's what's popping.
That's what's popping, like bamboo rap. You
understand? They like it.
Playboy Cardi.
You should understand. You should learn actually from
those people.
Young Thug, Gucci.
How he developed himself.
How even though bekangazwakali, but like how uyenze kanjani ukuthi into yakhe sounded nice. Even though ubonile iphutha lakhe and was like, okay, you know what? How am I going to fix this?
Because I know a lot of people probably like complain to him about
it. But like right now you can hear like that nigga, even if you don't hear him, but like the flow.
The flow is there.
You see like chimes, all that stuff. And it's cooking another generation, you see. It's cooking another generation. There are a lot of things that are cooking another generation right now.
So like, Donna, tell me, you're almost coming to like the end of the episode. And like you all know, the podcast all about millennials, all about the generation from another generation to another generation. So like currently, I think it must be a Gen X, because like Gen X is ranging from like 1997 until 2012 to 2015. So like, can you please tell me like what it's like to you to be like a Gen X in this nowadays, to you to be like a Gen X and like experience this type of experiencing which like our mothers couldn't experience, and like the current like millennials are experiencing, but it's like kind of like too late because they're old. But like, how does it feel for you to be like, yo, I'm actually experiencing this whole vibe where like education is accessible, a lot of things are like made easier for you to like learn. Like
Yes,
if
yes.
you're not learning, it's not you're not blaming the company or the government. You're actually blaming yourself because the information is there.
Yeah.
Like how do you feel as like being a Gen X in this generation?
I feel blessed.
Yeah.
And I feel like fearless.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
the generation is like fearless.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like fearless.
My 2000
'cause,
are
like,
fearless, dog.
yeah, like we start what we want.
Yeah.
If I want it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and it's
You
gonna pop.
understand? Like the songs I did, they are nice. You see, like as an artist, when we're working, like then you keep on making hits.
Yeah, as you keep
Like,
on making,
you feel it, like,
consistent. yeah.
This one,
This one is better than the previous one.
So
Yeah.
like I've been working and I feel like, oh, okay, I've already released these 2 tracks, but like I feel like
You're
if I
growing
can
each
give
and
you
every
this,
time. Yeah. You're growing
like,
each and every time.
every time,
Yeah,
you grow,
music-wise,
you
yeah.
grow, you
Yeah,
grow, you
yeah.
grow because you ain't got no fee.
Yeah.
There's no fee.
You do you just like doing anything that you want because there's like
No.
no boundaries, no
Yeah.
boas, no white person to tell you what to do.
Exactly, dog.
Yeah, I like that.
And you should use that opportunity.
Yeah, because like when it passes you, when you like get old, a lot of people have regrets. I should have
And
done
if you're
this.
thinking about doing something, you better do it, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna say this, but you can die tomorrow. You can die now.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Imagine dying
Yeah,
without doing that.
yeah. You could die tomorrow. Like nothing is ever.
Yeah, bro.
Nothing. Tomorrow's never promised. Yeah. So like, thank you, Ntwana. Like, okay, before we go, please tell us like where like can people reach you, like social media platforms like Twitter? Do you have any other like social media accounts where people can like access you if like they wanna collaborate with you or like send you an email? Like, yeah.
For collaboration. Okay, let me just leave these tags. Instagram, Collen the Chemist. Twitter, Collen the Chemist.
Yeah.
Facebook, Collen the Chemist.
Yeah.
Everywhere, Collen the Chemist.
Everybody's calling the Chemist.
Collen.
Yeah. So yeah, Ntwana, thank you, Ntwana, for your time. Thank you for sitting with us, and hopefully everyone listening and watching us on YouTube and listening us to Spotify, Soundcloud,
Yeah.
Google Podcast, all those other streaming platforms that I've like mentioned. Thank you guys for chilling with us on the first ever episode, and I'll see you back on another episode with another guest, guys, because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot in the season. So guys, thank you for watching us and listening to us on the Millennial House Podcast, the podcast by millennials for millennials, and I'll see you next time. Peace.